groovy.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing a video response to a fellow by the name of MichaelBtheGameGenie. He's got a series going on right now called Top 3 Tuesdays, and for those of you who don't know, it's a pretty old series. It actually used to be done by this old man named Ed, but I think he tragically died in a grease fire or something like that. So now Mike has picked it up. If you never have before, I encourage you to go and check out Mike's channel. It is really awesome. I've been watching Mike for a number of years. He makes really great reviews, great like top 10 lists, discussion videos, as is evident by these Top 3 Tuesdays he's doing here. And I've done a couple of podcasts with him like way long time ago. Mike's just an awesome dude in general, so yes, definitely do go and check out the MichaelBtheGameGenie channel. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, for Top 3 Tuesdays, he asked people to, as the name implies, list off some top threes. In the past, it was recently top 3 games left off of the NES Classic, and then top 3 something else before that. This time around, it's top 3 shoot 'em ups, which is right up my alley because I'm a big shoot 'em up fan. I play and review a lot of shooters. I've watched some of the other responses so far, and they're really good. And I don't want to throw out games that are, I guess, too cliched. The kinds that pretty much everybody knows are some of the best ever. Stuff like Gradius and Darius and R-Type, you know, it's pretty well known. These are classics. Everybody knows and loves them. So I'm going to do 3 Japan exclusive shooters that I think are really great. Some of my favorites, import only shooters that I think everybody could benefit from playing because they're awesome. Not just shooter fans, mind you, but just fans of video games in general. These are some you're going to want to play. I'm going to start with one that the first time I heard about it, I was actually watching GameSack, and it really piqued my interest, and as it turns out, it's really amazing. It's developed by Saikyo and published by Atlas. This one is Goku Blade, and Goku Blade is awesome in that, again, it's made by Saikyo, and Saikyo has done a bunch of shooters like Strikers 1945 and the Gunbird games, which are all really great. Those are all top-down shooters. This one, as far as I know, is the only side-scrolling shooter they've done, and it turned out really well. It's set in kind of like a mystical, fictional Japanese, like feudal Japanese setting. You have a bunch of different characters to choose from who have lots of different powers and super bombs and different fire modes. And they're all, designed really well, and the enemies are all a bunch of ninjas and weird robots, steam-powered samurai things, all kinds of crazy stuff. It plays really well, it looks great, the graphics are fantastic, and the sound design is really cool too. It sticks with the feudal Japanese motif, with lots of just cool, like, traditional Japanese, like, string and wind instruments for the soundtrack. So it's, all around just an excellent game. Goku Blade for the Saturn, again, love this one. I'd highly recommend picking it up and playing it if you get the chance. Really excellent game. Next one, this is another Saturn shooter because that thing is just made for shoot 'em ups. Probably my favorite system for shooters in general. The PC Engine has a ton, the Mega Drive has a ton, Xbox 360 has a ton. But probably the Saturn is the one that, for me, that's the one where all of the best are. This one right here, absolute classic, Basugun. What makes Basugun so awesome is, I mean, for starters, it looks great and it sounds great. This was, I believe, one of Toaplan's last games. If you like Toaplan games like Truxton and I think Twin Cobra, just a whole bunch really, Toaplan made a lot of really great shoot 'em ups back in the day. This, I believe, is the last one they ever released, and it more or less invented the Maniac style shoot 'em up, or it was at least one of the first Maniac style shooters, where the gameplay is really fast. There's a lot more bullets on screen. Your hitbox is smaller. It's like the precursor to bullet hell shooters. It's not quite as dense as a bullet hell shooter, but it's really challenging and, again, fast-paced. So it was kind of like the precursor to games like Dodonpachi, for example, and a lot of like the mid and late 90s, early 2000 shooters more or less did this style of gameplay. So Basugun, amazing gameplay, really great graphics, awesome soundtrack. This one is just amazing. Basugun for the Saturn, definitely one I would recommend picking up and playing. It's an absolute classic, one of my all-time favorites, just in general, really. And for number 3, this is, I guess, probably my favorite shoot 'em up for the Xbox 360, which is saying a lot because surprisingly there are a ton of really good shooters for the 360, but I think this one, for me at least, is definitely the best. This is Dodonpachi Sai Daioujo. And I mentioned that Basugun was kind of a precursor to the Dodonpachi games, that they're these really crazy, over-the-top, maniac-style shooters. This one crosses over into that bullet hell territory, but it's still really fast-paced for the most part. Some of the boss battles slow down a little bit, and you can kind of inch your way past bullets, and so it's kind of more like a merger of the Maniac style, because the stages are all really fast-paced, like a traditional Dodonpachi game, but the boss battles tend to be a bit more cluttered with the bullets and a bit more slow-paced. But on the whole, I think this game is just amazing. The gameplay is perfect as far as this style of shooter goes. It doesn't really get any better than this, if you ask me. Cave is, I think, as of right now, kind of for me, the undisputed kings of the shoot 'em up genre, with games like Dodonpachi and Death Smiles and Akai Katana and Mushihime-sama. They just keep on making really great shooters. But again, Dodonpachi Sai Daioujo for the Xbox 360. Amazing gameplay, amazing graphics and sound design, just all around awesome, and it's region free. So if you want to play this on your Xbox 360, no matter where you are, you can, which is really really cool in my book. Dodonpachi Sai Daioujo, amazing game for the Xbox 360, my favorite shooter for the Xbox 360, in fact. And there you go, 3 really amazing Japan exclusive shoot 'em ups that I think every shooter fan could benefit from playing. So there you go, Mike. There's your Top 3 Tuesday response. Thank you for resurrecting Top 3 Tuesdays. This used to be something that everybody enjoyed participating in. This is how most of us actually found each other's channels and met each other and became as friendly as we are today. So thank you, Mike, and rest in peace, Ed. We miss you a lot. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.